Hello and welcome to this really short video on how to find books to read on myON from your student account. So first of all, we just need to log into the site itself, making sure that we're on myon.co.uk and in the school name box, typing in and selecting our school name from the drop-down list. So I'm just going to log in now. When you're trying to find a book on myON, there's a few different options that you can explore, but everything is going to be located for you under library. Now, if you're yet to really start using myON or reading the books available to you, recommended is a great place to start. Now, what recommended is going to be based on is it's going to be based on your reading ability, but it's also going to be based on your interests. Now, these are things you will have filled in the very first time that you logged into myON. But essentially, when you scroll down, you're going to get so many books recommended for you. And of course, if you're not really sure where to start, this is a great place to come first. So it could be that we can see here, for example, because I like cooking, and I can scroll along here using the arrows to give me a few more options. And as I come down to the bottom, if I can't necessarily see anything that I like, in this section here, using the drop-down arrow, I can look for something else. Now, of course, this is great, but it might be that you have been told by a teacher, for example, that you have to come in and read something that links to the topic. It could be something that you're going to be taught next term, for example. So what you can do, so if I scroll back up towards the top, is still under library, you can click onto browse. Now, when you go into browse, this allows you to search by a category. So it could be that we're looking at science, for example. And when we come into science, it could be that we're looking at physical science, for example. Now, this gives me a lot more books to choose from rather than when I was looking under my recommended tab, as I have 265 available to do with that particular topic. Now, if I want to search for something in particular, what I can do is click onto the search option, which is just the image of the magnifying glass. And this allows me to come in and really filter down. So it could be that maybe I want to only search for non-fiction books. And if I want to add in my year level, I can do. I can also type in something in particular at the top. It could be that I'm looking for a particular topic. It could be disease, for example, that's come up in our science lessons. Now, when I scroll down, I now see all of the books that are available, which has become a little bit more refined for us. Now, any book that I'm interested in, if I just hover over the image of the cover, something that you can do is you can click on this red heart and this will add this book to your list. So it might be that you're searching for something else, but a book catches your eye and you think, I'm going to come back to that title later. Or it might be something that, again, you know is going to be useful for you at a later stage. Or it could be that you've read that book once, you absolutely loved it, so you'll know you're going to go back and read it again and again. If you just want to go in and read the book, all you need to do is click on the green button that says read. Now, if you want to turn the pages in the book, all you need to do is use the arrows on the side. Now, don't forget that with the books on myON, you do have access to these 24/7 when you're looking at them online. So it could be that you are reading at school, but it might be that you're reading at home as well, either before or after school, maybe the weekends, or maybe over the holidays. So as soon as you find something that you're really interested in, there's no limits on how many times you can read it and also when you can access it. Now, of course, if there are any more questions on myON, it could be to do with other ways to search, for example. All you need to do is just ask your teacher and they will be able to get in touch with us if they're not sure of the answer.